1 in 5 students has a language-based learning disability. Dyslexia, defined as an unexpected difficulty in learning to read, despite intelligence, motivation, and education, is the most common one. A student who can't read on grade level by the end of 3rd grade is 4 times less likely to graduate from high school.
I found out I was dyslexic in the 1st grade.
In 2nd grade.
I was in 1st grade.
3rd grade.
My 2nd grade teacher said I just wasn't trying to read.
Fewer than 1/3 of children with reading disabilities are receiving the help they need in school.
I didn't understand any of the work that was going on, and my teachers didn't know what to do.
I was sick a lot of the times when I didn't want to go to school because the teachers were really mean. They didn't really understand me. They kind of just put me in the corner and didn't bother with me.
They put me at a different desk than all the other kids, and they wouldn't really let me do a lot of the work, and they weren't really trying to do anything about it.
I felt like I was broken and that I couldn't be fixed.
88% of students who do not receive a diploma struggled with reading in the first few years of school.
It made me feel stupid. Not being able to read, write.
It really struck me that I was stupid because that's what everyone kept saying.
Students with dyslexia are not stupid. They just have a different, more creative way of looking at the world. At the Lab School of Washington, teachers help dyslexic students overcome their frustration and develop their unique talent.
The Lab School method is very much one of immersive learning, where the students are dropped into situations, atmospheres, environments where the content surrounds them and they get to engage it in a number of different ways.
People with dyslexia are very bright, and if you explain why you do something, they remember it and they're able to do it.
One of the differences that when 7th graders come into lab school is they tie their intelligence to their reading skills. And one of the things we do here in my classroom is to try to establish a classroom where your reading skills does not define your intelligence. It is just one part of your intelligence, and while you're slow at reading, you have so many other qualities that make you super, super smart.
When I found out I did have dyslexia, I came to the lab school, and they really helped.
It feels like I really fit in, and I can do everything with everyone, and I don't feel like I'm being left behind or that people are judging me.
It's like your brothers and sisters almost.
A lot of the reason why I'm back here and working here, and it's why I wanted to come back here and work here, because I wanted to be able to do the same thing that those teachers did for me.
Dyslexia occurs at all levels of intelligence: average, above average, and highly gifted. Many gifted people at the top of their fields are dyslexic.
I think as a culture, we have learned and become increasingly aware that people think in all kinds of different ways. Everyone has strengths, everyone has deficits. There are ways that I think that come very easily to me. Perhaps there are ways that you think that are difficult for me, but that come easily to you.
I really believe in the dyslexic advantage. I believe that there are dyslexics that understand images in a way that I will never be able to understand an image.
Although 20% of the population is dyslexic, only 1 in 4 dyslexics are identified in school. Dyslexic students who do not receive the support they need are at a higher risk of suffering depression, school dropout, and suicide. Nationally, about 16% of public school students with learning disabilities attend a 4-year college. At the Lab School, more than 90% of students continue their education at a college or university.
Many of the students that I've worked with consider their learning difference not so much a weakness as just another facet of their personality.